Well, good morning, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your morning flash update. And this update is for the morning. And we're here now on Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025, about 8:30 a.m. I don't know if you watched Fox News. They were showing the pomp and circumstance of President Trump with King Charles in the UK. My gosh, it was probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I mean, at Windsor Castle and how this all goes and what's going on. To say that they are rolling out the red carpet for the president is an understatement, a gross understatement. It is beyond that, quite an interesting level. Now, we did get some news this morning that we should go to. We have the MBA mortgage numbers, just to give you an idea. If you take a look, up 29.7% on the index itself, 2.9% on the purchase. But look at this, the refi, 57% increase. And this is when rates were around 6.35, 6.4. They're down to 6.113 right now. So you're going to probably even see better numbers. But that did not translate to help for the starts and building permits. They were down 8.5% in the starts, 3.7%. These are much worse than the market was looking for. At 1 o'clock today, we get the FOMC. So they're going to come out with the statement of the policy. I am expecting 25 basis point cut. We will see what the dot plots show. And then do we get a dovish or a hawkish Fed chair? That's going to be the interesting part. Petroleum stocks will come out at 9:30. U.S. firms. You know, the president went there. He didn't go there empty-handed. 40 billion pounds of pledges from U.S. tech companies going in to start building AI structures and other things in the U.K. China putting the pressure on the U.S.'s negotiations going on. NVIDIA completely banned now in China. So forget that new, what is it, the RTX 6000 chip that was developed for them. They don't want it. In fact, the government has said you can't buy it. So that is over. I don't know what that means as Presidents Xi and Trump talk on Friday, but they will be doing that. So these are all big events. Now, there's one other thing. The Canadians, the Mexicans, and the U.S., us Americans, we start talking now on the new USMCA trade deal. Those talks kick off today. So as we look at the market, you're fairly stable in stocks, maybe a small bid. You got smashed into silver and you come roaring back. You were down from here another 70 points. You were down roughly $1.50, let's call it, and you've come back. Gold, which was down 25, has cut that loss. You're still down pretty good in the copper and the platinum. In the U.S. dollar, yesterday you got down into the 96.20 area. I mean, the recent break low, the most I've seen is what, 95.70 on the future. So we're only 50 points away. Most of the currencies are just treading water this morning. You're pretty flat in all the energy markets. You would expect bonds and notes to be flat going into this. And in the grain market, it's typical. At this time of the year, every day you hear farmer reports, what the crops are looking like, what the yield's coming out, the moisture content in the corn. Too soon for the beans, so we'll see what goes on there. So obviously, today's an important day. You stay tuned. Come 1 o'clock, it's going to get exciting. I'm Ira. Have a great trading day. I'll catch up with you at the end of the day with my market take on all that's taken place. Take care.